how she
Dr.
pushed the
Koykai
concept of
Patterson.
holistic health. She was gentle, she was patient, but firm. She stood for the truth. She stood for the truth, would tell you the truth in your face. She worked with individuals, who believe the same thing. I see all my sister warriors here, my brother warriors here, but be clear, in her gentleness, she knew how strong and how firm she had to be. She knew she had to be like that palm tree with that wind, and just rebound right back. The other thing is that her ability to touch young people. Y'all seen her work with young people. She did a lot of work with us, but she did a lot of work with young people. And she's telling me to say to you all that that's what we need to do. I just turned 72, and it's important for us.
I catch you in October.
Here's some rules, I'm sorry.
Right.
But I hear her saying that the young people should be our priority in terms of everything that we got spiritually that helped us deal with trauma, which was her major thing, dealing with trauma, grief, domestic violence, domestic abuse. And so on both sides of the fence, that's why I like her too. She knew that there would be abuse also. So it's important for us to pick up that baton, or to pick up that process that she created. She developed her own process of bringing people to a spiritual understanding, of getting people to get more involved in
This is
what
the
the
service
community
for
is doing.
Dorita Dixon, our professor at
Continued
ISC,
work
our
to provide
divinity
services to the
school
community. A
headmistress.
lot of times,
This
what?
is
Free
Koykai Patterson.
services. We love to provide free services because we understand that's what we're supposed to be doing. So the monies that she made, she put it back into the community and provided a lot of free services, like I see a lot of us here have done. So I employ you and I employ myself to continue to push Sister Dorita's legacy, meaning her work, not just with the spirituality, but her community work. The fact that she set up a situation where the community could come to her. She set up a situation where the community could invite her out because she understood that it was a little bit bigger than 3rd Street, a little bit bigger than that center, that we had to go to the masses of the people. And that's another reason why we love her. So again, let's continue to work with our young people. As we know, they're in serious danger right now. The trauma that they experience, they're actually putting that on each other. I go into the youth jails. Me and my mentees here, we go into the youth jails. You hear about the young people on TV that committed murder. We go see them. 13, 14, little girl this big, 13 years old, traumatized her whole life. So this is who Dorita wants us to work with. The young brother, 16 years old. He ain't gonna see daylight. Got circles around his eyes because he can't sleep. These are the parents that Dorita wants us to get to outside of us who are already conscious. She said preaching to the choir she talked about, but going beyond that. She said go beyond preaching to the choir. I remember her saying that ongoingly. Beyond, y'all in the choir, y'all know already. Right, let's go beyond preaching. What you doing?
And we got the record.
Okay. Yeah, just can we take that off? To keep skipping.
No, we got the record.
Oh, you got it on record.
Right.
Absolutely. So again, let me close out because I could continue on talking about that, but it's important to understand the condition of the young people, who are actually pulling these triggers. These young people's great grandfather was not there. Their grandfather was not there. These are kids that are 13, 15, 16. Their father was not there. Check. Their uncles were not there. Their big brothers, their older cousins, I'm talking about the men, were not there. The same exact thing for the girls. The same exact thing. So they're actually attempting to act like the dudes. In other words, they in there with murder cases. Remember the old man that got jumped by the girls? And he died? Yeah, he died. 13. This 13. This is. I said, how old are you, baby? She's 13. And my sister who works with him, Joe Patterson, she's in there deep. She said, well, I'm gonna get you the Pampers. I said, Pampers? Wait, you got a baby? how's your baby? 9 months. I said, well, okay, man, that's 11 and a half years old.
18-year-old.
Okay. So these are the things that you all need to know that we have to address now. And it's so deeply permeated in our community because of the media and them condoning what we call perverted behavior or what we call wild behavior is the norm now. It's taken me a long time to accept it, but it is the norm. So my old school self, we have to get an understanding of what is going on today with our young people. Okay, so let's get into the community. Let's begin to work with those who really need us. The poor people. Oh, they can't read or write. They can't sign their names. So when we go in and we ask them to sign something, so they're printing like elementary school. You know how when you first started, the A was bigger than the E and the D was leaning, and then the next one be straight, and so that's what we see.
Mm-hmm.
I did some cursor. One time I was in the youth jail up there, I was doing some cursor on the board.
Is this the
The
phone?
boy said, hey, how you do that? And I turned around and said, how old are you? He said 17. They don't teach it no more. But the mother was sitting there saying, I gave him the book. I said, boy, you in trouble. Next time I see you, you better be able to. But this is the position that we have to take. So again, Dorita, thank you so much for all that you've done.
Mama
Thank
D.
you for setting the example and showing us the way, through your teachings, not just teaching us, but empowering us, meaning that you're giving us information that gives us power to be able to do the work. Else you wouldn't have taught us this. You wasn't going to teach us anything that we could just hold on to. But you expect us to carry this further. So I want to thank you for that. And I want to thank you for all that you've done for me and my organization, the African Holistic Health Association, that she was an integral part of, as I did to me and you and all of us did so much work,
This is Dr.
through the
Koykai
years, and she
Patterson.
worked
I'm
with us through the years.
African-American.
So again, thank you, Dorita. We're going to push forward. Straight ahead, y'all.
Straight ahead. One Love and Wellness, Dr. Koykai. What was the name of that organization that you mentioned?
The African Holistic Health Association.
Okay. And what was your name again, Dr.?
Dr. Koykai Patterson.
And what is it that you help the community with in addition to mentoring at these detention centers?
We promote holistic health in the community, holistic health concepts, education, therapy, service, practices in our community, and particularly the poor community.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how long you been in this in that arena?
Since about 1972. Since I was
Okay.
about 18, 19.
So you're OG in the game.
OG, acupuncturist, holistic, naturopathic doctor, drug counselor, HIV, all of that.
Yes.
Soldier.
Okay. And so we got Mama Ayo over there, and she also is one of your partners in a couple of the efforts and things that you do. So I'll interview her a little bit later,
Yes.
and I appreciate
Thank you.
time. Thank you.
So what Dr.
One Love and Wellness. Okay, guys. So this is almost the end of the show. Heart Happy Hour. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. It's been a pretty good couple of days, and I just wanted to get you guys in on some of the action. One Love and Wellness. I'll be back shortly.
So we at this point where hundreds of years ago,